According to Twitch, it says I'm live. According to YouTube, I'm still processing. Alright, hello, ladies and gentlemen. South on the other Lieutenant Jr. To let you all know, I have a new supporter. That person is Doddles, and Doddles is on this channel. So Doddles, thank you for supporting me. If you're interested in joining our fleet and helping and getting involved, yeah, definitely look us up. I'll put the link in. But the big news is, before we go to the next big news, well, everybody on our channel, Aaron, Doddle, Dino, Dehu, LaForge, and Josh, all say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
At the same time?
Hello. Alright, so I'm going to let Aaron start out. As you all know, ladies and gentlemen, the bad idea guy and the Delta... No, I have to get the bad idea guy. Through that whole storyline... Yeah, thank you. Yesterday's war. I kept calling it, and nailing it all the way through the end. And, I actually think Aaron's got it, so go ahead, Aaron.
Oh yeah, I totally called it. Back when we were talking about what they were going to be doing with this season update, a lot of the hints that they were dropping, I definitely saw what they announced this week coming. The fun thing with them though is Stowe likes to do patterns. So if you have a if you pay really close attention, the way that their storylines go and the way that their updates work, follow a pretty decent pattern. The story might vary a little bit for what it does, but there's always, your big baddie at the time ends up either getting defeated or working with you to fight a bigger baddie. And somebody ends up coming into the rescue. A lot of times it's been Empress Sela. However, in this last one's case with the Herc, it was Odo, and that was just the icing on the cake, just to say, yeah, this is what they do. But yeah, they are bringing out some cool stuff. So Jimmy, you should go ahead and show us.
It's what I'm doing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed that there's going to be 6 episodes. 2, we're going to be getting a little cat, so we're going from 60 to 65. But they have actually said that in the very first mission, we have actually got 4 actors coming back. You already know this guy that plays the Klingon. He came back to replay his role. In the last one, we saw Odo come back, and Odo actually take his role back.
General Martok.
Yeah, General Martok.
The rightful
the correct
High Council.
Yes, the correct one. But Odo came back and replaced his role. Just a little while ago, Trek movies, GameStop, and like 2 other magazines or whatever game thingies, game news, actually got involved. And the guy that plays Cork back here, he is actually coming back and taking his role off. So Cork is actually going to be in the game. And just like today, like a few hours ago, oh crap, Kieran Reese? What's her name?
Kieran Reese.
Thank you. She just this morning had just confirmed that she is coming back. She is taking her role back up.
That was yesterday, buddy.
Oh, well, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But she's coming back. Yes. But here's the thing. Yes, and the Twitch stream, YouTube stream, Facebook stream, the so-called comment, the love relationship between Odo and Kara, it's still going on. No comment. Over and over and over from both Mike, Jeremy, and the other guy behind.
That would be really interesting, because according to their storyline, for what she's been doing since Deep Space Nine, their storyline is that she actually became the Kai.
Yeah. Now there is in the
canon.
It is canon.
Yeah.
That's how she ended at the. That's how they ended at the end of the series.
Yeah. Now my only question is.
No, it was in the books.
Was it in the books?
Yeah, it was in the book.
She
I thought that was
took
a
over
series.
Cisco's spot at the end of the series.
Got you. Okay, I mixed them around.
Yep. In the books, she actually, followed her heart and followed now. I'm not sure because I never got too far in the one series. And she edited down the Captain Cisco, as you all know, he became, he went into the wormhole, became one of those prophets. There was a book I was starting to read where she was trying to find him and trying to follow him, and I never finished it, so I don't know if she ever found him, as a prophet. But there was in the series where she actually came out old to follow Cisco and follow him, because that's how much she believes in him. That's how much she cared for the guy. But, my dumb question is, now here's another one for all of you. Game-wise, the game came out in 2009. It is, 2010? 2210? Where's the game done? Because the one big question...
I don't remember the year. I want to say it was 2210.
Yeah, because one big question right off the bat. If you notice the picture they used, the picture is literally from the first season where, Carol was needing Odo and Odo was needing, and Crook was doing his little dealing, and Odo was like, I'm going to have to keep an eye on you. They were literally using picture shots from the very first season. Now, in game time, year time, wouldn't they be older? In
yeah,
game
but you don't know a lot about how Bajorans age, and Odo is a
No, that's actually been proven. Somebody on the chat actually said that the so-called Bajoran, they're close to us in human years, where a lot of us will make it to 100. A lot of them can get to that 150.
Yeah, but you're also talking about Star Trek, where
timelines
the
and
age
all
of
that
characters
crap.
can be a long, long time.
Yeah.
Because of the advancements of their science and technology. I mean, hell, Dr. McCoy and Spock were still around.
Yeah,
in the
that's
Next
true.
Generation's time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but it was kind of shown in canon that, they're close to us. They just got basically an extra 50 years on top of us.
Now,
in general.
They did announce 2 more of those guys today.
Yes, they did. Now,
Bobble 77777, but Vulcans live 200 plus.
Yeah, true. See, right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's what Tuttle just pointed out. No, they never went into details how old Odo could be. Ferengi, somebody was saying how Ferengi
can live a really long time.
Yeah, because of their science, their technology, and everything else. Supposedly, Ferengis can live to the about 500, but then, as greedy as they are, they're going to make sure they make it to 500, so keep all that lightning with them.
Sweet.
The only problem is I don't want to click on this because I want to copyright the thing. So we're going to slow down. We're not sure if this is the actual correct picture in game, but this is Odo actually taking his place up in Deep Space Nine. Honestly, they did give a hint in the Twitch stream, YouTube stream, Facebook stream. Now they're not copying that damn nebula. But
Oops, I forgot to silence that. Sorry.
But they did give a hint that Deep Space Nine. If you remember in the last mission, he got blown up to hell. I mean, that poor space station got beaten up, boarded, started on the whole 9 yards. He got beaten up to hell. But they did say that it's being redone. So this is actually Odo in his old office when the game goes live. We've got Quark. Now, my assumption is y'all know you can visit Quark Bar right now. You can go in there, explore it, you can check it out. And this is where they need to comment. Because when they were doing the show, they were basically in the revamped, revised Quark Bar. And everybody's like, well, Quark's there, tell him to get you a root beer. So this is actually the redone Cork star. Of course, you got Odo yelling at Cork. And if you hear right here, so this is what you was actually asking Aaron. After taking Kalina station on D-State 9, Kalina, Kira, and Nerys went on a spiritual journey that ended as her at the Kaya of the giant people. Though with Odo returning to the Quadron, Native Visitor, that's her real name. The girl that played Kalina Kira, that's her real name, Native Visitor. Will bring Kira to life once again, bringing one of the most beloved characters of Star Trek history in Deep Space Nine. Now, we're not sure she's going to be coming back as a commander, or she's actually going to do like in the book, because they did say that they're actually taking this TV show canon and the book's canon, and for the first time, in fact, Bubbles, Aaron, have we ever known Kryptic to use both the book canon and the TV show canon together?
Yes.
Okay.
They did with the Zinkethi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they actually said that, yeah, they're actually in this one, when D-State 9 goes live in June, all the stuff that you read in the books, all the stuff you read in, like you seen in the TV show, you're using that at the canon. They're using that at the, how to set it up. And then of course we've got J.G. Husler. I thought how you pronounce Husler. How you pronounce his name?
J.G. Hertzler, yeah.
Hertzler. Okay. We already know that he's been with us for a little while, just everything else, but he's definitely coming back. Then the next thing, like I said, you'll go to 65. Now, to you guys, what do you think of this? I'm going to kind of give you a spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. When in June, you will be able to get a character. You'll be able to make a general, so the general will be a playable race. But here's the kicker. If you want to use the 65 token to go from 65, from 60 to 65, it has to be a general playable character to use this little token that they're going to be giving us. What do y'all think of that?
It's just like the level 50, it's just like the level 60 token that they did a while back.
Okay.
It works the same way.
Josh, what are you doing? Josh is having fun with the button background. Now he says okay. Yeah, Josh is our thought genius. He likes to play with little thought and get it to talk and do silly things. But okay, real quick, now we're going to go to the next one. Alright, patch notes real quick, like I said, I'm just going to glance at them. There's really nothing in patch notes. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, there's a 20% sales. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick. Patch notes is not really anything. Latinum materials on the Narada shit has been adjusted to improve Ector output, the 3D printing, added XT weekend, and added a Lunchy weekend, which is coming basically next week. Now, I am proud to say that I am special. Why? Because the next one, go back, starting today, if you've got the research lab done, why is this computer being stupid? It's not double, yet, no, it's double clicking. One click, come on mouse. I know you're a little bit drunk on Run Little Nail over there, but come on now mouse. Alright, so anyway, as I was saying, if you've got the research lab, slot it, especially if you've got the tier 3, because it's double XT weekend. Yeah, starting from today, March 22nd at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time till Monday, March 26th at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. you're going to get a double. So during this event, all skill points, equities are awarded 100 times $2 of the normal amounts. And to kind of take a picture shot, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's down to 3 seconds. Because my fleet is so good. But this is what you want now. The only thing is, when you slot this to the next 5 days, you can't slot anything else until this thing expires. So this is what it looks like before. And thanks to my wonderful fleet that helped me, get it filled and get rid of it. But as you can see, when you do slot it, oh crap! Now I have to get what it was. Yeah. I want to say use either 30,000 fleet mark, 30,000 Dalentium. It takes a little bit, so you want to make sure that you and a few people, it's got, the extra T points, the Dalentium, the fleet mark, and the fleet credit, because it takes a little bit to kill it real fast. But once you slot it for the next 5 days, including this XP boost, we'll actually run back to that. So you're getting a times 2. This is, how much is this getting? Yeah, see, times 10. So that's basically 12% of times 12 to my fleet that's going to be getting XP for the next 5 days. So thank you everybody for helping fill that out and getting rid of that. And then the only other thing, like I said, there's a service sale as of today. Is everything off 20%? Yeah, see, character slot, account tank slot, bridge officers. So they're all services, basically. Yeah, they're all services. So all services got a 20% off starting today till Monday. So that's, the need, because like I said, Jimmy Jr.'s got to complete that. Now I'm going to take a kind of the glance. If you've got the Trouble coming out in July, or coming out on June when the thing goes out, you can go on Trouble right now and try this thing out. Me and Josh was actually looking at it yesterday and playing with it. Josh, don't go into too much detail about it, but me and Josh looked at it. Spoiler alert, to you PDT players that like to do PDT, this is definitely going to be your settings. Because this is, to me, seems to be tuned to PDT type players. What do you think, Josh?
Josh is muted, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Jimmy.
Yes, he is.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to call it.
Thanks, Dino. Have a good night.
Yeah, you have a good night, Dino. I said, don't die to the
The
stream.
weekend.
Say, don't die to the stream.
Bye-bye, stream.
Oh.
I'll speak to you all over the weekend, and we'll do some killing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, guys, you all have fun.
Yep, you do. Alright, well, I don't think there's really anything else to say.
Yes, there is.
Bahe said
Go ahead.
BBS.
There are 2 other
Choose me,
people that
put
announced
everything
today
as my
who are
setup
going to be a part
defaults
of
to
this
it.
10 people coming to Stowe.
Well,
They announced them.
okay, let me go back to Facebook. Let me see what Facebook says. I didn't see anything. I just saw, what's her
I
name?
literally sent it to you this afternoon.
You did.
Yeah. Okay, so since Jimmy doesn't know,
No, I don't, because
they-
the last thing I seen was the Victory to Lightning.
so they announced the next 2. So now we know 6 of them. The next 2 are Garrick, the Cardassian Taylor spy dude, and Dr. Bashir.
No, I did not get that.
Yeah, it's Garrick and Dr. Bashir. I have
Oh,
some
there you
thoughts
go,
on
ladies and
who I
gentlemen.
think. Hmm?
Yeah, see, there's the PC notes. Huh. I don't know. I think the thing's silly.
See if I can find it for you, Jimmy.
Yeah. Now later on, ladies and gentlemen, I will post this stream in the chat later on when I edit the stream. This is an interesting stream. Now, they kind of beat around the bush a lot of these things, but then some of the questions that you got asked, they did kind of ask and answer, but majority of the questions, they basically beat around the bush. Just to kind of give you a spoiler alert, they beat around the bush. Yeah, see, I'm just seeing everything about the Star Trek and...
I'll have it in a second.
Alright.
Who else do you think they're going to bring in?
Well, I know on the live stream they was actually asking if Captain Cisco is going to show up. They actually said no, he's not coming.
That would be great.
Yeah, so they actually said no, he's not coming, he's not one of them. That's everything else. They did yeah, and here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. They actually did say on the stream, as you know, Nog he's nephew to Cook, right? Cook is uncle to him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they actually did say that when Cook starts doing the bar, don't be surprised if you see Nog running around. Because he is uncle, and him being Frankie and Nog being a Frankie, don't be surprised if you see Nog there, throw Frankie business. So that's going to be interesting where that's going to go, and they kind of said that. And I think they did that on purpose, though.
Of course they did.
But otherwise, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
Jimmy, I just gotta find it. I know I saw it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the story where they were talking about...
Backtrash. We are live there, buddy.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, Josh, anything that don't get too much of the spoiler. You and I jumped on Turtle to look at the new Specialization.
We did, and it's a
don't get too much into the...
Jimmy, it's a very interesting specialization. That is all I'm going to say. That is as far as I'm going, Jimmy. I understand.
Yeah. Now, the next question. Do you think it's rated to space battles or ground battles?
Space. It's more space. Definitely space orientated.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's definitely.
Alright, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if you've got Turtle, it's available on Turtle right now, so you can jump on Turtle and look at it.
Does that
see, the only other story I'm seeing is...
I sent it to you as a Facebook message, okay?
Does that mean
alright, let me go back.
Does that mean I can't talk about codes? No, I'm kidding. The bot will be restarting in about 20 minutes, though, because I'm adding an implementation of...
Yeah, I know, he was blabbing away in the background.
Fast attention stuff. So, yeah, what you up to?
Oh, okay.
Dave? Is Dave here?
Dave is...
Need quiet.
How are you, LaForge?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just coding a little bit. Not much. Just adding some little features to the bot.
Yeah, because I don't want to turn this on because of DNA video, because it might cause a copyright.
It's not a video. All it is Derek and Bashir beaming in. It's like a GIF.
Oh, okay.
How dare you say it wrong, Ashley? Get it right. It's GIF. No, I'm kidding. It's GIF. Stupid. It was invented for
So, Jimmy, if you look at the original announcement where they're showing the Victory is Life banner, there's a bunch of shadows. Each time they announce somebody, they're going to beam those shadows in. So you can kind of look at those shadows and see if you can make guesses as to who you think they might be.
Yeah, that's what people have been asking, who the shadows are and this everything else.
They're the other people they haven't announced yet.
Yeah.
Magic.
Try to catch it this time. Oh, so that's all of them. Oh, okay. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to Aaron. That is all of them. Because in the one picture, and if you kind of noticed, like yesterday or the day before, you had a picture of Odo. Everything was all blacked out, well, except for Odo and General Mortok. They were definitely there. But everybody else was all blacked out. And then the other day when Cork said that he was coming back, he suddenly appeared. And then, a couple of days ago, then yesterday when Kira said that she was coming back, the start here that used to be like black and out.
They announced the 4 of them at the same time yesterday, Jimmy.
No, not the one I was seeing. The one I actually
had. I saw an article that was talking about Nana Visitor where it was Nana Visitor talking about how she was coming back, but they announced it yesterday.
Yeah, but the one I seen, the first one I saw, basically had Odo and General Mortok, but the rest of all up here was all grayed out.
They were all in there. Okay, anyway, hold on.
Alright, well anyway, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. As Aaron just found out, so when this season goes live, yes, you'll actually get to see these people, you'll get to talk to these people, and they did say that, if you remember, in the last mission, D39 got his ass whooped. D39 took a beating, it got started on, root beer got thrown all over the place, nail got thrown all over the place, it took a beating. So when the thing goes live, D39 is getting rebuilt, so definitely Odo's got his office back, Cork has got his bar back. In that case, because his office like near the, no, he was down on the Thoron, wasn't it?
It was on the promenade.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting to actually go, well then I guess if you kind of look at it, if you're looking at Deep Space Nine now, which room do you think they're going to delete and replace?
Don't know. We'll have to find out when they put the map in. And honestly, if we go into Tribble, and hopefully they put some stuff up for us to play with in Tribble, because I would love to run around the Space Nine map, and you know what we do with Tribble streams, right, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen,
Tribble streams are bonus content for Patreon subscribers.
Yep. So if you want to follow and you want to see that stuff, see me and Aaron playing on it, please, you're going to have to subscribe to my channel. Now, Bottle Team Bottles, he's definitely going to get to see it. Spirit, he's definitely going to get to see it. But if you want to see the stuff too and see us testing it out, talking about it, yeah, you're definitely going to have to, go on my Patreon, which I will put in the link later after I edit it. Otherwise, I think that's about it, because we're coming up on 35 minutes.
Yep, that should be it.
So, I don't think anything else to say, but yes, coming in June, this is definitely coming out. Thanks to Aaron finding this, because like I said, each day, I haven't seen this one where each day they're filling in. This everything else each day. So that was on their Facebook page, where you're seeing them filling in. So thanks to Aaron, we now know who's definitely coming in June. Now, when we start...
There's a few more they need to announce. But
yeah. Now, when the mission starts, now they won't go into detail. It's definitely going to be General. What do you think the mission's going to entail when we finally get to do the speech of mission? And that's the only hint they're giving.
I don't have any idea.
That is the only hint they're giving. The one lady that comes in with Odo, she is also coming back to replay her role to be standing with Odo.
She's Odo's.
Oh, that is a cool. That is yes. Since we are becoming a general, and Odo is going to be, you got this lady that's going to give them this order. We're going to be taking orders from Odo. How do you think the chain of command will do? Because when you start 60,000, again, ladies and gentlemen, to get to 60,000 and use the 60,000 code, we will get a playable rate on it to generators. So that is the only way you're going to get the boost from 60 to 65. You have to make a generator. That is the only thing they're saying. Yes, Lord. You have a question?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because we're not going to on 37 minutes. Thank to Aaron. Come June, this is what we're going to be looking at come June. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've got the one bridge officer general that you pick up in the one prison that's everything else and all. In fact, Aaron, you said your idea, right?
Hmm?
Your idea of what's going on at the prison.
Oh, no, I didn't say that on the stream.
Go ahead and say it, because I think that's an interesting...
Well, because you and I had been talking the one day about loose ends that they still have to tie up for the new season. Because, we got, like, Miralita's still out there somewhere. Sela is in jail being visited by some kind of data.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert if you have not played that mission.
Yep.
You have the story with the creature from the Nexus.
Yeah.
The Zenkethi and the Lucari and all of their stuff is still a thing. The Herc are now a problem. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. But a thought had occurred to me while I was talking with a friend of mine that when they captured, because Bubbles and I had talked about how the way that everything lines up when Soren in Generations destroyed the Armagosa star, it made the Nexus pathway move. However, if they hadn't destroyed the star, the planet that Armus would have been imprisoned on would have been struck by the Nexus, and potentially it would have picked him up. And we were thinking that maybe these creatures, these skin of evil creatures, were meant to be picked up by the Nexus. And because this creature found a way out of the Nexus, that's why he was on Forge's ship and why they were getting attacked. At the end of that mission, though, the skin of evil creature gives up.
Yeah,
and he's like, okay, I'm going to go with you. So he is most likely going to be taken to a prison like Facility 4029 with the high security and all of that good stuff that we visited in the Dominion story arc.
Yep, and we basically took the thunder out of there.
When we saw that bit with Sela and Data, Sela was also in that prison. So the thought had occurred to me that Sela and this creature, which is related to the creature that would have killed the original Tasha Yar, is in the same building, which could lead to a different mission that we might have to deal with. Maybe she's going to get all angry because you know how Sela does when she gets on a tangent. And it's like listening to Jimmy.
Yeah, there's going to be a prison site.
Sela gets pissed off at something. She does not let it go. Oh my god. So she might try to start some shit with him. She might try to get out of prison. So it's one of the possible loose ends. Now, I have been right on things, and I have been wrong on things. Jimmy and I had our thoughts about what those crystals on those planets were.
Yep, I would have sworn that they were crystals, and they were little stylers. They were little stylers.
Yep, and we were way off on what those were. We had no idea that the Herc would be a part of that. But we were right on some things, like we figured out who the envoy was pretty quickly, too.
Well, like I said, just the way the story was going and the way things was going. And yeah, I did pissed off too at the Federation, threw my wife down like that and Kendall like that. Hell, I did pissed off too. Hell, you mean Federation. How dare you disrespect my wife? Erase her on time. So yeah, I kind of figured it was a bad idea, guy, from the get-go, from what happened to his voice. Yes. Aaron?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So like I said, I'm not in game, so I can't show you this everything out. But like I said, if you like what I'm doing, we have a Facebook page, that we that me and Aaron's constantly posting to, this everything else. But I also do a lot of posting and a lot of sharing. And thank the Doddles who's now a new Patreon. So thank you again, Doddles. I know I've steered and Doddles now supporting me, who are basically like completely talking to me on this page. But if you're interested, definitely look us up. Glad to have you come along. Otherwise, when this comes out, and this is the picture I was kind of talking about earlier, where on the one picture they showed, and you see, the girl yesterday, you didn't see her, it was just these three yesterday, and then they brought this out, everything else, when they finally announced her. So my next question, well, no, take it back. That's interesting. Slide over here. You slide over here. Unless you would check, they was unconsciously playing with the numbers. Yeah, because in this one, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So is that 11 in total?
What are you talking about?
Well, if you go to the web page, the District Select web page, they show the General, they show Erdo, they show Kira, they show Quark. But then you've got these ghost-like figures kind of around them. My guess
those are the other people who are going to be announced. They've already shown 2 of those other people because those were Bashir and Garrett.
Yeah, which back
right
here.
And left.
But then down here, like General Nortalk, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of General Nortalk. So I wonder who those 5 are.
Well, you might be able to make some guesses based on shadows.
Yeah. I hate to say this, a couple of them look like kids. Especially these 2 back here, they look like kids. I don't know. I mean, it's anybody's guess. So, this could be a good one. As Aaron just showed here earlier, we've already figured out who's coming in this when the thing goes live in June. This is who we'll be dealing with in June. But then this one, who are these extra people, I wonder? Huh. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So if you like what I'm doing, definitely please look out for us. We would like to bring you along. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the things to you Federation players, Little and Proctor, you Cleon, you Romulan player Joe and True, you Cleon player Joe and True, and I'll see you out there in the starters.
So close.
Huh?
So close. Keep going.
Alright, did I mess up?
Yes, you did, but that's okay. Keep going.
Yeah, because we need to wrap it up. So I'll catch everyone later. We're coming up on 53 minutes, and if I don't get this in the next few minutes, it's going to take 2 hours to process. See you later now. Bye. Bye, Ronnie.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Well, Thor, you're the last one. Come on.